Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 2 pizzas from Bartolini's. These were mailed to us from Courtney. Courtney ordered these for us from Goldbelly. So Courtney has ordered quite a bit for us from Goldbelly, but this is the first time that she had ordered us some pizzas. So I'm really excited to try these. This is the cheese pizza. And I'm going to try to get this off here. There we go. This is the cheese pizza. And then this one is the pepperoni pizza. And the directions say, thaw your pizza overnight in the refrigerator. So, if you want to do it from frozen, you can. However, they're telling you at the very beginning to thaw it in the refrigerator overnight. So that's what I did. I put these in the refrigerator last night and we're going to make them tonight. You want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees and you want to remove the packaging. So we are going to have a piece of cardboard left to cut them on. You want to bake your pizza for 10 to 14 minutes. That's if it has been thawed in the refrigerator. You want to heat it for 10 to 14 minutes on either a cookie sheet or a pizza stone or open grate. We don't have an open grate. We don't have a pizza stone just because that's not something we would ever use. We would very rarely use a pizza stone. So we are going to put ours on a cookie sheet. We have parchment paper on the cookie sheet. We're going to bake this. I'll probably go the full 14 minutes and then we'll be back. So these were in for how long?
12 minutes.
12 minutes. So I thought I would go the full time and I didn't. I went 12 minutes and they smell wonderful. They smell different than a frozen pizza. They actually smell, even though they were frozen, they came to us frozen, they smell like they are from an actual pizza restaurant. Like if you go out to eat, it smells like these have actually been made there. So I can't wait to try them. Kevin made an observation about the pepperoni. He said, do you think they put that one pepperoni on top just so they know what kind of pizza it is? And I said, well, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but if they didn't, that's a good idea. I like that. Bartolini's was opened by brothers Christopher and Dominic Bartolini in Chicago in 1995. They have been dedicated to providing an exceptional dining experience at fair prices. Their journey began with a small restaurant, and today they proudly offer a casual dining area with seating for up to 170 guests. Wow. They believe in creating a family-oriented environment with a casual atmosphere and a full-service bar featuring an extensive bourbon list. Their menu is designed to cater to every palate, featuring their world-famous meatballs, extraordinary salads, pasta entrees, pizza, sandwiches, and a delectable selection of homemade desserts. Each of the pizzas on Goldbelly measures approximately 12 inches. Each thin crust, so these are thin crust, and that's why we went ahead and baked 2 at a time, because it says they serve 1 to 2 people. So they make
eat a whole pizza.
Yeah, they make it seem like you could eat the whole thing by yourself.
I probably don't need to, but okay.
So I thought, oh well, why not heat up 2? And then it just gives we followed the directions on Goldbelly where it says thaw it in the refrigerator overnight, preheat oven to 400, and I told you all the rest. I did not bring the little piece of paper over here that was on the pizza. I wonder, did that have any other information on it?
It just gave from frozen directions.
Okay, that's it then. Yeah. So I did look on the website for like a description of the
like the sauce, like the crust or whatever.
I couldn't find anything.
I looked on Goldbelly, I didn't see
on Goldbelly or on their website, and I did not see like a description of each pizza. So yeah, I'm just telling you what I can find out.
Where are they located?
They're in Chicago.
Chicago, okay.
Okay, so we'll give you the cost after we try it. How about that? So we're gonna try the cheese first, and this is like
a little floppy.
Floppy, yeah, floppy.
But it's big. It's a good sized slice.
Is this? Are you supposed to like? This is really hot too.
Got hot cheese.
Mmm.
I had to literally grab my cheese and pull it off because it was going to keep on going. It was going to keep on stretching. That's some good cheese. I usually don't say I really love the cheese. That's a really good mozzarella cheese. I mean, you can really taste the cheese.
That is terrific cheese. Like, this reminds me, there used to be a place, there's an amusement park that we used to go to growing up, and they used to, back in the day, have really, really delicious pizza.
Well, that was before they changed it over to a name brand.
This reminds me of what we used to get back in the day.
Yeah. That's really good. And the sauce is not like the star of that show. It's 100% the cheese. I get a little bit of the sauce, the seasonings in the sauce, but you don't really, the sauce is not something you would say, ooh, that's a good sauce. It's just, it's there to add some of the seasonings, and that's it.
Yeah. It, honestly, it's coming across as a little bit sweeter, a sweeter sauce to me. But I really enjoy it, and Kevin's right. It just kind of accentuates everything else. That's a really good pizza.
Yeah. You impressed with the crust?
Yeah, just now.
The crust is good and crunchy on the back, especially. It's a little softer in the center, but on the edges, it's really crunchy.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
you know, normally with a pizza, when you're pulling that much on your first bite,
you pull all of it off.
You pull all of it off, and there's no more left to pull.
Yeah, this one just keeps stretching
this
and
one,
stretching.
You see, I'm eating and eating and eating, and every single time I'm stretching that cheese. Yes. So, I mean, and it's like there still is a ton of cheese on that one slice.
Yeah, it's a good stretchy cheese. That means it's got a really good quality cheese, and it's a thick covering.
Yes. So
Sargento cheese, when we use that as mozzarella cheese, it stretches like that.
Yes,
so I make
it's
grilled
nice
cheeses
cheese.
with that.
Yeah.
Before.
So now this is the pepperoni.
Yeah. Now what are you hoping for? A little spicy?
I like spicy pepperoni. I want to really taste it.
Again, I really taste the cheese a lot. I do get the pepperoni flavor. It's not what I consider a spicy pepperoni, but it has some seasonings to it.
I don't want it to be hot. I don't want it to come across that way. I don't want it hot, but I like it very well seasoned.
That's nice, and still got tons of cheese on it.
I like it from the back too.
The spice from the pepperoni is kicking in a little bit, so it's not hot, but you get some of the seasonings in the pepperoni. It took it a second to kind of develop. It's really good.
Well, it's a thicker slice of pepperoni, and I really hadn't got a good full slice until I got one from the back. And it's like they lined the back of the whole edge of the pizza, because it's all along this back. It's big, thick slices of pepperoni. It does seem thicker than what I'm used to on just a regular pizza. And it also does have a really nice amount of spices, seasoning, without being too much. It's not hot or anything like that.
I mean, if you couldn't handle any spices whatsoever at all, you might think it's a little too spicy.
You'd be fine.
But I don't think anybody would be that sensitive to spice. That's really good too.
That is extremely nice.
I like both of them.
I do too.
I wouldn't be able to say I would choose this over that, honestly, because they're both excellent in their own way.
Yes, they are both absolutely delicious. The floppiness normally would turn me off if it was watery or soggy.
Yeah, it's not soggy floppy.
It's not like that. There is a difference.
Yeah.
And then where this one set just a second longer, the pepperoni, it's really holding up well. But I tell you what, it's just, too, I think the cheese, it's the weight of it. There's just so much cheese. There
is when you pick it up.
On that thin crust.
Now that I've eaten some of it, it doesn't do it as much. It's not as heavy.
It's just so weighty on that thin crust that it's like, that's a lot for that crust to handle. But it's excellent.
It is. And the crust is super, super thin. I mean, like, this is like one of the thinnest crust pizzas I've had. I mean, look how thin that thing is. From the edge, you can just see it's almost 3 or 4, 5, 6 pieces of paper like stacked on top of each other. That's how thick it is.
I do love the cheese though, because you know, just taking another bite. That cheese really gives you the opportunity to enjoy the sauce.
And the cheese.
Where the pepperoni, you're tasting the pepperoni as well. This is just so, it's keeping it basic, but it's delicious. I'm really excited because Courtney sent us, she mailed us 4 of these. When you go to Goldbelly, you can
choose 4 or something like that.
Yes, you can choose 4, and boy, she did a good job choosing. Because I'm glad that she did not choose, she chose what she knew we would like. So the other 2, I'm really, really looking forward to them. So if you enjoyed this review, hopefully you'll watch that one as well. Because these are the plainer ones. And so I can't even imagine the other ones.
Oh, no.
But I do have to give you the price that Courtney paid.
We're going to ruin it.
Yeah, we're going to ruin the fun. When you order from Goldbelly, it's expensive. Goldbelly's making their money. So it's not going to cost you this much if you actually go to their restaurant. If you have a location, if you're near Chicago and you can go, that's great. If you order from Goldbelly, you're going to pay $149.95 for 4 pizzas. That breaks down to $37.49 per pizza. So you are paying for this. Yeah. This is a luxury that you are getting, you know, for us to get Chicago pizza in our home in central Kentucky.
And it tastes like it came out of the restaurant.
It absolutely does, 100%. It's because I've always wondered on Goldbelly, you know, you see these things and you see things from all over, including pizzas, and you're wondering, how can it really taste like it's from a restaurant? I can tell you this does. This absolutely tastes
This tastes like we went into the restaurant and ordered it.
Absolutely.
That's very, very good.
So you have to make up your mind whether it's right for you, the price, or whether it's not. If you don't think it is, then just don't order. But if you do, know that it's on there on Goldbelly and it's available. If you go there, if you've never been before, on your first order, you can put your email in for a discount. I always recommend doing that. Because you can only use that one time.
Yeah, and it's like either $10 or 10%. I can't remember which
something.
one.
It might even be 20. I'm
not
sure
involves
what
some money
it is.
saving.
Yes, you're going to save some money if you do it the first time.
And when you first log in, when you first go to Goldbelly, just give it a second, and it should pop up a thing saying sign up for whatever to get a coupon. Yeah. Excellent pizza.
Excellent pizza. Thank you so much to Courtney. Really, really appreciate it.
Definitely never would have known about this one on her own.
Oh, absolutely not. No. So,
and if you live in Chicago, if you've ever been to the restaurant, I would love to know what's your favorite flavor if you like it too.
Yeah, I would love to know too. So, hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.